So, subject 0801. As expected, looks like you've had a bad day.
Tell me something. Have you ever had a really bad day?
What do you mean by that?
Well, you of all people should know. There's nothing so cruel as memory.
Is memory something that troubles you?
Absolutely. People, places, little pieces from the past deform your memories until you completely rethink your whole identity. And as you realize how foolish it all is, your laughter reverberates off of the walls of your own emptiness.
Sounds like one bad day to me.
It was. I mean, it doesn't matter they've brought me back here to the asylum, because I've already proved my point. I've demonstrated that there's no difference between me and everyone else. All it takes is one bad day to reduce the sanest man alive to lunacy. That's how far away the world is from where I am. Just one bad day.
And how have you demonstrated this?
Well, look at the Batman. He had a bad day once. Am I right? I know I am. Why else would he dress up as a flying rat? He had a bad day, and it drove him as crazy as everybody else.
But the Batman helps Gotham.
He won't admit it. He has to keep pretending that life makes sense, that there's some point to all this struggling. God, he makes me want to puke. I mean, what is it with him? What made him who he is? Girlfriend killed by the mob, maybe? Brother carved up by some mugger? Something like that, I bet. Something like that. Something like that. Happened to me, you know.
And how did that make you feel?
I fell to drift, floating, like someone pulled the stopper on my reality, and I was sucked down the drain into something new. It's all very exciting. You wouldn't know what that feels like, I'm sure. However, I'm not entirely sure what it was.
Well, that makes some sense. I've read your backstory. All 12 of them.
Well, if I'm going to have a pass, I prefer it to be multiple choice.
Definitely the most intriguing patient I've ever come across.
But my point is, I went crazy. When I saw what a black, awful joke the world was, I went crazy. Could. I admit it. Why can't he?
You really do see a similarity between you.
I mean, he's not unintelligent. He must see the reality of the situation. Do you know how many times we've come close to World War III over a flock of geese? On a computer screen? Do you know what triggered the last World War? An argument over how many telegraph poles Germany owed its War Department creditors. Telegraph poles!
This really is fascinating. You just see the whole world as one joke.
Because it is. Everything everybody could have ever valued or struggled for. It's all a monstrous, demented gag. So why can't you, or the bat, see the funny side? Why aren't you laughing?